Hey everybody, welcome to the classroom onboarding video for the Student Pulse program focusing in on wellbeing for learning. In this quick video, we want to unpack the why, what and how of the Student Pulse program. If we start with the why, we firstly want to anchor to this point that your well-being is really, really important. But we think about your well-being as a student, we can kind of think about that in two ways. There's your personal well-being and then your learning well-being. Personal well-being, look, as you know, there's lots of things that go on in your worlds, of course, your mental health, your physical health, nutrition, social support, and lots more. And when it comes to your personal well-being, you and your parents, your carers, and perhaps experts you guys might decide to hire, well, you all make decisions to make sure your personal well-being can be the best it can be. If we move to the other side though, and we think about school context and we think about your learning well-being, well, that's a little different because that's about you feeling confident and capable to learn. And there are four aspects to that. It's about feeling confident you can get your work done, confident that you can improve your achievement level, confident that you can seek help and ask questions of your teachers when you need to, and of course keep yourself motivated when those tricky subjects or you feel a bit bored or disinterested. How do you keep yourself going? And so your learning well-being or well-being for learning is what the Student Pulse program is all about. And so if we unpack the Student Pulse program, there are three key elements. A weekly pulse survey, super quick and easy. Regular looks at your whole classroom snapshot, how the data's going, and booster activities and goal reflections, learning passports. And it's those three things working together that help you maximize your learning well-being or well-being for learning. Let's have a look firstly at this quick pulse survey we send you every week. You can see on the screen now, you'll locate it in your email. And once you've found it, you'll click on it and then there'll be a link that takes you to a little survey form. Look, it's pretty straightforward. You'll see on the screen now just the 4 questions we ask you, very straightforward questions. And as those 4 questions move through, it's just a matter of you putting your mouse or your finger on the pad there. You're just sliding to the rating you want to, that reflects how you feel at the moment. Once that's done, you just click submit and it's all done for the week. Look, it really only takes 10-15 seconds tops. It's quite a quick process. Now, it's really important that you know, as no doubt you've heard before, that when you fill out this little pulse survey, it remains confidential because it's your opportunity to take stock of yourself. The only data that we share from this survey is the whole class's data, everyone all together in the class. And so you can be quite assured that your responses are confidential. The next element we want to look at is that whole class snapshot and how that works as a discussion. Now, importantly, your teachers will have a bit of a lesson plan, a little framework to guide how that conversation goes when they put that regular scorecard snapshot of the whole class on the screen. You can see now a whole class snapshot, a bit of a scorecard there. And what's really great about this when you have the discussion as a class is you work through each bit of it from your overall wellbeing for learning score as a whole class. And you can compare this time and last time. Is that going up or down? And what do we need to do about that? You can also break down through those 4 factors about help seeking and completing your schoolwork and so on. And that's really great when we can circle in and get really focused on an area we could improve, an area that would help us with our learning. That brings us around to the last part of the 3 elements, which is the learning passport and the class booster activities. If we start with the learning passport, I really love the learning passport. You might be using it electronically on your laptop or your device, or you might have been given one of these physical learning passports, and they're really cool. They're really cool because it's a way that, once I've kind of filled in the details and got the hang of it all, there's a way for me to kind of get out my little reflection sheet and I can scribble notes down about goals I need to set for myself. I can take that wherever we're higher or lower as a class and personalize it back to me and fill in. You can see an example on the screen of the types of things people might write down when they reflect regularly on how to improve their well-being for learning. The other cool thing that might happen is your teacher might have one of these. This is the 12 classroom boosters. Or they might simply put the YouTube channel up and hit a little playlist, a little clip from Stacey, and they might engage you in a well-being for learning 10-minute class booster activity. And again, that'll help get sharp and narrow on those areas of improvement. Look, the last thing then is how this works. You'll find every week we'll send you that little pulse. Weekly or so, you should be grabbing your learning passport, tracking your goals, seeing how you're going there, and maybe doing one of the booster activities. And then once a month, typically, we'll have a look at that whole class data snapshot and just see how we're going together as we all worked on improving our well-being for learning. So that's a quick explanation as a class to get us on board with the Student Pulse program. I look forward to you getting involved and maximising your well-being for learning.